Are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at Iowa in custom truck, not presets this time. We got a little bit of a switch for you. Again, thank you to our man helping us out on his first day of work, Nanner Brett NRG. He will be joining us in the booth. The one, the only, the D Smith going to come up here and hang out with us. Now, Audie did stay with us from being a commentator last race, but you will not be able to hear him as he is racing tonight. So this is going to make him our IRR, our in-race reporter, so we can keep everybody up to date. D. Smith, man, thanks, man. What's up? Haven't talked to you in a couple days.
Yeah, no, just been trying to live some life, but ready to some trucks on short track racing.
Yeah. And again, Nanner Britt, he's going to be helping us up out there, and he's still doing his setup lobby. So I'm going to try to come up with a backup plan with him, again, to keep everything on schedule for next week, to try to help out. I just didn't know if I was going to be able to pull everything off tonight all at one time, doing the broadcast chat and the broadcast itself, but I'm going to try to help out with that, because anything here in Giggity to help anybody else out and keep the league going, keep this great finger race and going. So, man, we just saw one good race out there. Unfortunate for Elite Precision, had some technical difficulties. Think he might have had that one in the bag. Tonight in the custom, numerous names come to mind. Again, Just Ken won himself a couple races this year. Nascar 88, he's looking really strong. There's a lot of names that we got to be able to decipher, and strategies are going to be coming into play tonight, D.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good trucks in this field. McLovin Racing's been one of the dominant ones here lately. Creed, he's been putting up some good finishes lately. Who's some of the newer ones? Oh, Sanity, I think he's second in points, actually, so he's trying to run down the leader in points. Ought to be some good racing tonight.
Yeah, and if we get to talk to McLovin after the end of the race, or, you know, even the other day I was just scrolling through and saw some people in there. McLovin is pretty much tired of me calling him Mick Lap Leader, the Mick Winner, the Mick Pass. But let's see how many times we're going to say it tonight.
Well, for you to stop calling him that, somebody's got to beat him. So.
Right? And Blakey T out there says, Iowa, I hate this place. Cannot stand it. We'll never race here again. Blakey T out there in YouTube land. That's unfortunate to hear. I thought you used to be good here. Now you don't want to race here? That is... You just heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Blakey does not like Iowa.
How long till we get this thing going in RG?
I started the timer now. I will let you guys know when to accept.
Alright.
Oh, and Blakey T decided to say old timer. That's the second time he called me old timer today. Why is it that I look younger than you even though I'm older than you? Now, Blakey T, very good here at Iowa. As we all know, there's that self-proclaimed Blakey T line. We talked about it numerous times in the preset race. A couple different lines here. Custom trucks. If you set your truck up for one line, do you think it'll be able to work on the second line or the third line if you needed to?
Most of the time you're going to have it set up to run the bottom or the top, preferably. But, you can come in and make an adjustment or two to make it handle the other line just as well. But once you get in one line, you probably want to stay there the whole race unless you just keep getting beat.
Yeah, and I'm sure, again, our guy, the one and only guy helping us out tonight, NRG, he is probably texting his buddy Booger McFarlane. We are going to end up getting some Booger McFarlane facts tonight. But if I was going to be Booger McFarlane, the first one that says, the first fact is, the first one across the line is the winner. So let's see how that pans out for him.
D, when you get in there, send me an invite, please.
Are we good to go?
We are
Yep, yep.
good. Go ahead and take 'em. Do
Here
this.
we go. We are going custom truck style at Iowa. Giggity season 4.5. Again, one more race starting next week. Well, finishing next week, excuse me, we will be at Chicagoland. We've seen some road courses, we've seen some short tracks, we've seen some mile and a halves, we've seen a little bit of everything, and I like the mixture of the tracks that they've had here.
I want to
It's
give a shout out to some of these guys real quick. I about sent them off with an 8-lap race. Just Ken and then somebody else. They're like, adjust the settings. I'm like, oh.
I think the pole setter would have been the only happy one with an 8-lap race.
Yeah, I about dropped the ball on that one.
Here in Customs, we are running stages, we are running cautions, and we are going to run damage. Damage, not, aerodynamics not a big here, as we see the 88 of McLovin pulling that lead already, but here comes the 10 truck to the inside with the 13. Three wide across the start finish line.
Ooh. Looked like Jay Miller
88
got
into the
back
wall.
to 98.
Ooh, hard contact, yeah, but again, still no caution. Everybody hasn't fallen off the pace as they may not be in the lead pack, but they haven't fallen off that pace.
Well, as all three of us being in custom series, we know that our custom series, they have been a little bit more rough around the edges, more so than our default races.
Yeah, and I mean,
think a lot of that has to do with, obviously, I mention it every week, people's gears, and they're carrying a lot more speed. Not a lot more, especially here, but a little bit more, and it's just easier to get into the back of somebody.
And the fact that every driver goes into that race believing they've got the best setup.
That's exactly what I was going to say, D. Everybody's got a little bit of testicular fortitude, stepping in and saying, my setup's better than yours. They're trying to prove it.
I see this 19 truck. Who is this man? That's Paul. He does not look like he is having much of a good time right now.
Cody Santos on the inside, running that yellow line, trying to make a move on the inside of the leader. The 13 right there with them. 2 trucks go single file. Everybody again. 10 truck goes up to the high. No, this 27 goes up to the high side again. Excuse me, trying to transition over from the preset race. The 3 truck now went from a blue and white car being Meatball. Now he is the black and white car. So the 3 truck next moved on the inside of 13 too. D, we talked to you. Well, we didn't talk to you earlier. We did talk to our in-race reporter. Again, he was silent right now. Audie. We'll start with D, but Nanner, here at Iowa, 3 lines. Where do you want to run?
Well, really, it's 2, because if you get in the middle, you're going to catch the seam just like NASCAR 88
just so much easier to dive these corners
and it's going to spin you
set
out.
up to roll through the bottom.
You want to stay either right up against that
drift
wall
to
or
the top,
right on the
run
bottom
the top
line
down
of
the
the corners.
straightaways. And
3 truck makes a move to the high
Chuck
side.
likes that yellow line on the bottom.
3
I
truck
think
makes
the
a move
top
to the high
line is
side
usually
of the
the
10.
fastest.
Thank you, D. I agree with that. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but yeah, the 3 truck now makes a move. So the 3 truck, that is Jay Miller now leading this thing, and Cody Santos right there, and the 10 pulling back there. But I like the high line. Everybody knows that.
It just carries more speed at the end of the straightaway, and you rarely get a run coming into the next corner anytime you take the high line.
And Nanner, anytime you can make that straightaway even longer, that gives you more entry speed into the corner. Does that benefit you? Does it hurt you with more entry speed? But the longer the straightaway, the more chance of a pass, especially if there's drafting effect. We see the 27 making a move to the outside of 10.
It depends on really if you practice running that line. We've seen guys in following or in. I'm getting all these notifications from our preset race.
20
But
to
no,
go.
it just depends on if you practice running that line. We've seen other guys in the past and other seasons here where they'll sit there and run the high line the entire time. They don't care what you're doing. They'll let you have the inside. However, if you didn't practice it and then you try to go up there for the first time during a race, there's a potential you overdrive it you end up in the wall, you lose a bunch of positions, you come back down, you hit that crease, you spin out. There's all kinds of things that could go wrong, but if you have the truck set up to run the Highline or car, it doesn't matter what series it is here. This has always been one of my favorite tracks on the game, but
the 99 making a nice move to the inside of the 10. They make a little bit of contact. 10 goes into the wall. We just heard it from our in-race reporter. He said 20 to go. I was counting down. That should be 19 to go up the line. So the 99 makes a little contact right there. But no, everybody knows I love the Highline. But when desperation comes to desperation, you go to what is faster for them. You gotta be able to take their line away without making contact with them, D, and sometimes that is that low line. So throwing a block, just like you hear in football, it's not uncommon to hear throwing a block.
Yeah, but one of the biggest risks you can take is blindly taking one of the lines that you haven't taken all race or practiced all week and just praying that it sticks, because a lot of times it won't, and you'll end up in the wall or spun out on the apron.
And that track eats up tires like crazy.
Yes.
We should be about 17, 16 to go there. And yeah, like you said, eating tires up, the harder you dive it in on that lower line, we know that's going to put all that weight, all that pressure on that right front, especially on these customs. So you got to keep an eye on that. Unlike the road courses where you got to keep an eye on your left front, but the 27 truck, that is Grim Sanity, or Sanity Outlaw, excuse me. We know him as Grim in second, on board with the 45 of Dr. Robbie Bobby, sitting in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 position, just kind of eyeballing everything right now, seeing what everybody's doing, trying to hold on to what he's got, and then making it, strategically make that move when he needs to. Just Kennan, that 99 sitting in third, made himself a great move earlier. Just a little bit of contact. It wasn't nothing intentional, just a little bit of a Rubbins race, since we talked about it earlier. And we see one truck on pit lane already. I don't know if he got shoved down there or if that was some strategy for the second stage, but we're probably about 15 to go, NRG.
I do know I seen earlier, it looked like Nascar was around on the front stretch. I seen him come down pit road. I'm guessing that if somebody's on, that's Mr. Huff on pit road.
So yeah, Huff just came down. Ken's there, and the
him.
3 is also on pit lane. So strategy being played. Go ahead, NRG.
13
No,
to go.
I think that's different than what we seen in the first race.
It looks like they're splitting this first stage in half.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing, and you know what they say. I'm not sure what the fuel mileage was as far as what the window was for these trucks. I did not get a chance to check that out tonight, but I imagine that if you came down pit road between now and by the end of the stage, you probably have enough gas to get to the end of the stage.
Is that a Booger McFarlane fact right there?
That's what I was gonna say. Thank you, Booger.
Yeah, thank you, Booger. If you pit halfway, you'll have enough fuel.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. I'm sitting here looking at the YouTube chat right now, and I haven't even got to tell UK or Hunty tonight to go to bed.
Oh, you missed it in the last one. They were there for that one.
I did tell UK to go to bed last race, or before we started the last race.
Well, once again, Dean Clavitt is here. He is just here so he doesn't get parked. But guess what? Oh, Parko, that's 6 races in a row that you showed up not to get parked. I think you're going to be parked for showing up 6 times in a row.
Yeah, I think that is proper penalty. Oh, we got another
NASCAR,
guy
NASCAR in that Ford truck spins right in front of the Honda Racing Bud vehicle. As I was on board with him, he just loses the rear end. It steps out on him, and D. Smith just talked about it right there too. You don't want to see your ass in before your front end.
He is straight up not having a good time so far in this race.
The only thing that is hot on his car is his tires.
It's hot.
It's hot.
And probably their brakes too. You'd think their brakes be a little warmer.
Well, see, when I come to Iowa, typically I tell the team, hey, let's take the brakes out of the car. If we got to run people over to get to the lead, let's do it. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Yeah, there's plenty of other cars out there to use as brakes. So, I mean,
why not?
Exactly.
Why not use them?
I don't really see anything wrong with it. To each their own, I guess. But it is
just
what
kidding,
it is.
kids.
Go ahead for a minute. I gotta.
Stay tuned Wednesday and Thursday night to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Energy. Thank you, D. Smith, for helping me up here. Audie, at your earliest convenience as our in-race reporter, give us a shout out on how many laps left. D, you've
The
been
24
doing.
and 88 made some contact right there. They're side by side on the backstretch right now.
One of them is our in-race reporter, Adi.
Oh yeah, Audie is making Mick contact.
Mm.
He just
88
got.
broke his ankles right there.
Yeah, he
Goodness.
just. But here comes Audie back to the inside, and 88 throwing that Mick block, which puts him into the Mick grass.
And I tell you what,
And
that is
McLovin
not
will
that-
complete the McPass.
Right.
I want to speak to a McManager.
Mick facts.
McCarran.
It's always a good time to have you guys up here. I've been up in the
6
booth
laps
with
to
it.
go.
6 to go. We got 6 to go. I've been in the booth with numerous combinations of everybody. I don't think
This
I've ever
is
been
a-
up here with DN and RG. This is going to be a good time.
This could turn really bad very quickly, but hopefully we'll keep it pretty sane and
We'll try to keep it.
PG-13.
I was just going to say we'll try to keep it Mick PG-13.
yeah.
Mick 88's got a
You
big
have to wait
target
till
on his
Thursday
back.
night. This week, I promise, I will be back in the booth with Patty Thursday night. I don't know what it is. I'm straight up having a good time right now, but I'm telling you, Thursday nights have notoriously been.
You guys caused
More
me to make
amusing
wreck
than
one
it
night
is.
because I was listening to it on a preset race and y'all made me laugh so hard. I'm not gonna make lie to you.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, out of like maybe the 45 minutes long the race is, we probably take it serious about 5 minutes altogether combined between the two of us. So that's like 2.5 minutes seriousness. Oh, there's a big. Oh my God, somebody's dying. Back
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I just clipped it. I just saw it. I went to jump on board. And that, of all
Sorry,
things,
dude,
we
he
were
was
on
off
board
that
with
road.
Mick Lovin as we saw somebody go Mick flipping.
Yeah, and he's now on pit road, so he might have either lagged out or backed out there.
He might have
But
got Mick
I
pissed
think-
off.
I'm not sure, but I will say I think that NASCAR 88, he went and literally sought Jesus there. He
That
was
was
trying
Mick
to
funny.
go pretty high up in the air there.
All right,
Typically, that's
actually,
not
that
the
concluded the
fastest
stage as I'm looking at it.
Oh.
And Jay Miller, Jess Kin, Sanity Outlaw, Cody Santos, Mick Honda with Mick Dr. Rob Eby, and then Mick Lovin with
There we
Mick
go.
Audie and Mick Paul. And Mick
So if
Creed
I'm in
finished
the
up the
booth
top
on
10,
Monday
so that
night-
was the stage. That was the Mick stage end.
You know what time
is
it
that
is?
how it's gonna be?
It's time to rack 'em.
Rack 'em and stack 'em, or stack 'em and race 'em.
My name
Just-
is Billy James Huff.
Sanity Outlaw makes a move to the inside of the 99. The 99 of Just Ken right there on the outside. 3 trucks going to pull him down the backstretch. They're going 3-4 wide down the backstretch. That is not a Mick good idea to do that.
Man, on these restarts, they just fan out all across the track on.
They're
Coming out
pretty
the
well on the
corners.
cross track here, McLovin. Oh boy, here we go. Somebody's around. Who is this? That is Audie, our in-race reporter, is around.
Oh, and there's another
Bear.
truck. Was that Dr. Bobby in the 45 who also got spun around in the old white truck?
It looked like the 19 of Paul Bear got around too.
Oh, that is not Mick good for Mick Shin because they are teammates.
Yeah, more. These guys, I don't know what in the hell is going on here, but literally, I've watched about. I don't know. I feel like I'm watching like. I don't even know. They just look like they're trying to kill each other. Unsolved mysteries? I don't know.
Tonight,
Unsolved mysteries.
the
We're gonna
27
find
trying
out
to make a
who's
pass
good.
here.
Here comes Mick Sanity to the inside. He's going to try to get him cleared. Yeah, the last race, we named it the Iowa on credit. Tonight we should have called it the Mick Short Track.
You know that reference.
I have no idea what you're referencing there, NRG.
Yeah, me either. It's my first day here.
Too wide for the lead, though. Too wide. Great battle continuing up here. Pushes up just a little bit. Second and third line being utilized. Nobody uses that white line. Looks like Sanity backed up just a little bit with the 3. He's going to try to peek his nose back to the inside of the 3. Can he get the run? No, he can't. That high line will prevail. We just talked about it. He is going to get a little bit of a drive, but still nose there, not clear. 3 truck will lead the lap that time. Going into 1 and 2. Who's going to lift? Who's not? It's not a shift. It's not a shut-off contest. You have to shut off here. Sanity clears
just
him.
Rolled that bottom. He rolled that bottom perfectly right there. Got by the 3.
He just made a McPass for the lead. And look who's in Mick third. Nick Lovin. Oh, Camaro Millsy. He said, "What's up? Good." He said, "What's good, everybody?" Camaro Millsy, great to have you up there, north of the border. We're Mick Good down here in the States.
Did you say north of the motor?
Yeah.
What?
I spent 3 hours at the pool today in the hot sunlight with adult beverages. Don't judge me.
I got him all tuckered out.
Not tuckered out, just feeling really good right now. There's a difference. Sanity out here on Team NoCo trying to pull the 3 truck around. They had definitely pulled themselves a little bit of a gap in RG.
Hold on, I'm making my way back up to my TV here. There was a...
He had to take a McPiss.
Yeah, I forgot I couldn't mute this mic, and there was a strong flow of rain that just suddenly came over. It was about 30 seconds. It was a pickle shower.
It happens in Ohio. I've been there. I've done that. I'm from Ohio. You know that. I know. That's facts. That really happens. Maybe not inside the household as much outside, but it does happen.
Yeah, it's weird how that happens.
I just thought someone was pressure washing the house for you.
I wish it needs it.
Yeah, Sanity's not. He can't get away from this 3-car very far.
Oh, speaking of another Mick Ohio, I'm going to give old Chris Pendle out there. NRG, we got to give him a Mick OH.
Who? Chris Benoit? Who? What?
Pendle.
No.
Oh, no shit, Pendle. Yeah. He is that boy. He also, actually, he's not too far from him.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the 3 truck makes a move to the inside. They have started to pull their way around. I don't want to take my eyes off of the lead right now just because of what they're doing up here for the lead. As we see the 3 making a move to the inside, Sanity going to the outside. He's going to get McPassed. That's not good for him, but that McHighline's going to work for him down the straightaway here at Iowa. 3 truck to the inside. Ford on Chevy, Crime. Looks like Sanity's going to win that, lead that lap just by an inch. But now, new leader, as we see it right now, 3 trucks, Chevrolet 3 and the inside, 27 Sanity right there. On the outside, he's going to try to McPass him over. Cannot get it done.
Jay Miller will not be afraid to make contact to get a spot, so.
Yikes.
Oh, I hear tires squealing. Something happened.
And
the 3 truck disappeared. I heard tire squealing. That's literally going to put McLevin in that Mick second spot. Oh, that is not good.
That's a commentator's curse right there. Jay Miller coming down pit road.
Mick, piss yourself.
Well, I'm not sure if Taddy is going to be pleased when he comes back and watches this and he hears all this. Every time I say slip up or something, he's like, I don't know if we're allowed to say that here.
I have enough money orders on our side. For every time, that's $5. So we're probably up to we're probably up to about make $100. But don't worry, I'll send it to him to compensate that.
That's what we should do. We should have a stream, and every time somebody cusses, $1 goes to a donation for something. We should do something like that.
Yeah, like a good cause.
Because I tell you what, anybody that knows I can cuss like.
If that's the case, we have to have a no explicit race. Please do not join in, and everybody go to town, and we raise money for a good fund.
Maybe we should donate the money to 704 so they can work on the servers for Heat 5.
Oh, we did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Still
hate to
on
hear it,
board with
Bill.
this 99 Just Ken Havlin looking truck. He's looking really good.
Of course, they'll probably just spin it on another Fanatec ad.
We're gonna get kicked out of the booth indefinitely.
Mick Facts.
I hate it here.
Pendle. That's all I
Honesty
gotta
is the best
say.
policy.
That's all I gotta say right now is Pendle. He is from Southern Ohio area, not like deep south, but he should be a Bengals fan. He's a Browns fan. He's over there giving me grief for being a Bengals fan.
But here, hold on. Before we go any further, you know what the sad part about all this is? His old lady is a Steelers fan.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's grounds for a Mick. What do they call that? A Mick annulment.
Yeah. We had already talked about assuming, which I'm not going to assume anything at this point in the United States, but if for some reason fans are allowed to NFL games, we talked about going to the Steelers Browns game this December, but we'll see.
And I just got server disconnected as the broadcaster.
You should have had multiple invites.
That's what I'm saying. So give me 1 second. That is why we do this. That is why we are doing this. Thank you for doing that.
Welcome to GRN Giggity Racing Network.
Let's see.
We are 50 of 100 laps, so we are halfway through. I can confirm that as we are joining back in.
I see a couple guys in the race who are all by themselves.
No rights to music,
and they
but
don't want to be.
yeah, that's not good either. And don't forget, everybody out there in YouTube land, we are doing endurance races on Saturdays every 2 weeks. It was a team-on-team-on-team challenge. We are going to Vegas this week. That is one place I look forward to participating in that, as I can get back in. Of all things, it puts me on the Mick truck. It really does. Puts me on the Mick 88.
After might as well just name this race I haven't seen the calendar. You should have just named this race the McEffit whatever.
Why did I
don't know.
Please say you sent me one more. Yes, you did.
Should have sent you 3.
Yep, I'm on my third one.
You keep getting disconnected?
Yep.
You're running on your hotspot, ain't you?
No, I'm hardwired. That's what's upsetting me. I'm getting Mick pissed.
Can you ask Audie who the McLeader is?
Audie, who is the Mick leader?
The 3.
The 3 truck. The 3 truck.
Okay, so Jay Miller's spin before he got on pit road did not hurt him too bad. There,
truck is the leader, and you have 9 laps to go.
Maybe
9 to go in stage 2.
He might have just, once he realized he got a penalty, he just took the bare minimum to get to the end of the stage. I don't know.
We got ourselves a battle back here with the 99 and the 27. That is just Ken Insanity actually following the real Mick truck.
Just Ken, we haven't really talked a whole much about. He's been up
He's
front,
been silent but diddly. He's been
contending.
in the top 5 all night.
Yeah, he's usually, more than in the top 5. He's usually contending. But there's a lot of guys in this field that have, over the last 4 weeks, have really just kind of stuck out. And I don't know. Every track's been a little bit different. You've seen different people in different spots, so.
Jay Miller looks like he's about to put the 19, possibly, Paul Bear lap down.
Robbie Racing said Mick putting Mick lagged. Mick facts. But we are back in, and we are going to bring you this custom race here at Iowa 4.5 season giggity. We got D Smith NRG up here, our in-race reporter. You guys can't hear him. That is Audie 757. We are hell-bent and whiskey-bound on finishing this race for y'all.
You don't realize.
You just had to pause a few seconds for station identification.
5 to go this time, by.
I got Do I
Five to
really
go.
need
We
to
have
do?
5 to go in this stage. 5 to go in this stage. So I've just updated.
Yeah, I'll at least censor it out. I don't want to get penalized in the booth for this. But it's been a large request that I at least play this in the booth one time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a good idea.
You probably should. You probably should make not do it.
But then again,
Oh, truck run out. I think Audi.
Yep. That was Audi.
I hate it here. Actually, I need to know what I could hear.
Yeah, 3 trucks still the leader, correct, Audi?
Correct.
Yeah, the 27 starting to run him down though here towards the end of the stage.
So we got Sanity Outlaw right behind him, chasing down the leader of the 3. That is McLovin. I mean, Jay Miller.
Oh, he's coming in hot too.
Oh,
He's
yeah. He needs to turn his rear view mirror on because this is not going to be good for Jay Miller. Here comes Sanity, makes a move to the inside, gives him a little bit over the top. Says, here I am, makes a move to the inside, crosses the start-finish line. Team Noco looking very good for some stage points right now, and I do believe that might have been the stage, was it not?
Oh, he got him.
Yep.
He got him right at the
End of the
line
stage.
too for the stage win.
I tell you what, that was a pretty clean
Frustrated.
move from what I seen too.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. It's a good stage win. I'm assuming that he. Well, I will know if he won it because he's the one sending me results for the stages. So as always, to anyone that sends results at the end of the stages and the final results, thank you for doing that. That is awesome. Yes, it was Sandy, Jay Miller, McLovin, Just Ken, and
Cody Santos.
Top 5.
All right, they're gonna go get themselves some big four freshies real quick and a belly full of fuel, and we're gonna rack them, stack them, and race them as we're getting ready to go into stage 3 here at Iowa Custom Trucks. That's right, baby. That's right. And I don't believe
I'm
we've
gonna
seen a
have to save that
caution
video
tonight here in the
here.
custom race, so these guys have been clean and green.
Well, the thing is, we seen in the first stage probably 2 or 3 times there should have been a caution and there wasn't. I'm pretty confident I had cautions on relaxed yellows. But
Ooh,
the thing
Sanity
is-
got a great jump right there.
Yeah, he did. Holy crap!
Custom
You
guys
definitely
have
tell he's
custom
put in
gears.
some work today. He's been redeeming. He's trying to redeem himself. He's had a few weeks of bad luck. Just really wants to run up front and get himself a win. And honestly, I'm pulling for him tonight. Oh,
Oh,
somebody
contact
getting
being
walled
made
there.
with Just Ken. Just Ken making moves to the inside. Yeah, Sanity pulling away. McLovin up the second, but look at that. The 98 and the 3 are definitely battling out for that 3rd and 4th position.
It's a no-co 1-2 right now.
You know, you would think that, you know, as wide as this track is, I mean, people call it like a bigger Richmond. I look at like a mini Michigan. The only difference is those seams in the middle of the track are just absolutely dumb. You can run all over the track on fresh tires, but the second you, especially when we're doing 3 times wear tonight, you get about 5 laps on them tires. You want to stick to either the top or the bottom. You run in that middle, you are messing with risky business.
Ooh, the 88 slung it into turn 1 right there. Trying to run down his teammate.
His
Sanity
team's
in the
lagging.
27.
Good to have Sanity up here up front. He's had an unfortunate circumstance happen to him numerous times this year. Racing for Team Noca, as we all know, but at the same time, he has to keep his rear view on. A lot of pressure as we see McLovin, Just Ken, and the 10 truck right behind him. He does have that clean air and has that preferred line.
Yeah, I think he's liking what he sees right now. It's probably the first time he's actually felt relatively comfortable in a while. He's got nothing in front of him. Probably won't until we see pit stops, assuming we see more green flag pit stops like we have already. But there is a
That
big plus
last,
right there.
The captain of
oh, the 88 trying to shut the door on the 99, but he can't.
the captain of the Canucks, RKM out there, we know him as Ryan Morgan, also telling me to put my McTeeth in. It looks like.
Whoa!
Mick, good luck. Too lazy for that tonight, buddy. Sanity pulling away, Just Ken sitting in second, Tin Truck sitting in fourth, and McLovin in that third spot. These guys all trying to work together now. It looks like as they go single file, they have to do something to catch that fast truck of Grim Sanity or Sanity Outlaw.
I'm baffled. We had like 20, like 5, 7 something people watching the preset race. We have a whole whopping 6. One of them being me.
Yeah, I'm not wondering if some of those guys out there in the custom truck race.
I'm sure these custom guys were sitting there like, oh, God, are we going to race tonight? What's going on? So again, like I mentioned earlier, I do apologize for the delay tonight. We will have a plan in place from now on, thanks to Puddin stepping up as always, even though he already has enough on his plate as well. We'll get something linked up to where, you know, our races will start at 7 o'clock every Monday from here on out. So I guess we only have one more week, and I think our truck series is going to stay the same as far as scheduling goes. I think caution now, but trucks I think are going to stay on Monday nights, and they will start at qualifying will start at 7. We should be racing by 7:15. We will not be waiting like we did tonight. These guys, they got lives too. They're probably ready to go to bed, but yet they still got, you know, the better part of a third stage to go. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
contact being made right there.
For third.
Yeah, contact being made, and we were on board with Cody Santos, and he got pulled up behind McLovin right there, and that's going to pull out a big caution.
That is a caution.
Wow, looks like 2 or 3 of them
That
got
is
it.
not what Sanity wanted to see.
Yeah, we're sitting here talking about cautions, and commentators curse. Imagine that.
No, and I appreciate your nice shout out there, NRG, but what you do on Monday nights, again, you started your new job today, helping everything out, getting everything going as fast as possible. We even had a little bit of a delay for one of the preset guys. Thank you for not only being a captain, the responsibility, and there's so much that goes into tact with that, but you also were helping out set these lobbies up tonight. So, NRG, we thank you for what you're doing tonight, man. And anything I can do to help you
We
get
salute you, Mr. Setting Up the Race Lobby Man.
That is a mixed salute.
Lobby, man.
That is a mixed salute as we see Sanity coming down the straightaway, and we got Just Kidding to the outside. Blue truck up to 13, trying to make a move to the inside and through the middle. Can't make it work. Sanity's still going to pull him down to the inside here, and he's going to be our race leader. 3 truck dice down right behind him.
You do not want to restart on the outside for that restart, it looks like, because that inside line just a heck of a jump.
We're about 80
3 or 4 wide. One truck closes around,
again.
collects another one. Will that bring out a caution? I don't know if it will. Sanity doesn't want to see that. Even if it does, he's still gone 4 fresh. He's depending upon his pit strategy. That is a caution. Yeah, caution on the track.
Together again.
Cautions breed cautions.
Oh, Paul Bear's gonna be mad at me.
Okay, I can't repeat exactly what Audie just said. It was nothing inappropriate, but he is apologizing to the Bears over there.
I didn't mean to spin right in front of him. I couldn't help it.
He spun on his own.
Apologizing to the Bears.
He hit the butter and came right up in front of Paul Bear, he said, so he apologized. Obviously very unintentional. We thank you for your help tonight, Audie, in the preset booth and being our in-race reporter tonight. And we are going to rack them and stack them and race them as we see the 10 truck of Cody Santos with the one and only. If you're having a heart attack, call this guy right here, Dr. Robbie Bobby, in that 45 to the outside. He'll give you some CPR. Here comes the 27 at Grimm. Definitely looking good tonight. Chose to pit, maybe a little pit strategy. He's making his way back up to second.
Ooh.
Contact being made with the 45. 3 and 4 wide down the backstretch here at the short track. 27 and 45 make a little bit more contact. 3 is opening up the bottom. Can he get down there? Can he make the pass? Grim Sanity still in second. Tony Santos credited with that lap lead right there. 45 with Dr. Robbie Bobby still on that outside line. Can he? Yes, he can make it stick, but the 3 truck pulls to the inside. Dr. Robbie Bobby's got himself. He's on a McMission tonight.
You think the
Yeah,
27's? You think the 27's handling different now that he's in traffic compared to out front?
I think he took 4 tires, which is why he wasn't up front.
Here comes the 99. 99 just Ken's on the outside. He's trying to make that line work too. But yeah, not to take away what D. Smith just said. 4 tires, used tires, old tires, right side.
What happened?
The caution is out again. I seen the 88, I think it was. He ate the inside wall pretty hard.
I don't know what happened there.
That was McLovin, yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, it's not. His front end literally looks like a crushed beer can.
It had to happen behind me, and I don't know if anybody was even behind me.
And typically that hurts the aerodynamics, which means you're probably not going to go as fast. I'm not sure what happened, whether he got loose, there was contact. I didn't see. I just seen him trying to eat that inside wall.
Booger McFarland just said hitting the wall is not Mick good. Those are facts.
No, it is not typically.
Well, it is a short track.
Some car state.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
At this restart for our in-race reporter, he does have everybody else muted. Just give me a shout out when you can at your earliest convenience. We do know that you are racing.
Reed out front in the 15.
The responsibility of doing that is very strong. We appreciate Audie helping us out with that as we see.
There's 13 laps to go right now.
He immediately tried to get to the top line.
13 laps to go. So we have 13 laps to go. It is on like McLovin. I mean, that's all you can say, even with McLovin. It's all like McDonkey Kong right there.
This is exactly what Creed wants to see behind him. 12 to go now.
There was a wrecking ball there going in a turn 3. He clipped that apron, and he's just driving up the track. He looks like he is straight up not having a good time.
The 3, J. Miller trying to run Creed down.
Can he get to the inside? It looks like he can. Still on board. Paul Bear right there. 99 makes a little bit of touching with him. J. Miller's going to be credited with leading that lap.
They were 80 wide coming off turn 4, and about 3 of them wrecked. McLovin again with significant damage again.
Oh, Audie, just to, I mean, we're under 10 to go, but thank you there from Ryan Morgan. Says Audie is not muted, so didn't get that changed over, but he also...
I did change it.
But he was also...
he probably still has his voice to always allow still.
That's all right, though, but he hasn't... No harm, no foul for him, helping us out. 15 truck to Creed right to the outside. Here comes Grimm. Here comes inside line. Can the outside line work at 15? The 99 Ford Havilland of Just Ken. Can he make that inside load work? 15 is going to get that drive. Leader still starting to pull away.
Nine laps
He pulled some
to go.
pit strategy to get some track position there, and it paid off for a little bit while they were battling behind him, but it looks like Jay Miller and Sanity and the 99 of Just Ken worked their way by him. Now they're trying to run down the 3 truck for he runs
Sanity.
away with it here.
Yeah, Sanity up into second right now as we see the 99 of Just Ken sitting in third. Jay Miller, our leader, with we just said Sanity and Ken right behind him. Now, how much pressure does he have? He's got himself a couple truck lengths, so he's got clean air, but he's got to keep an eye on that. He's got to focus on trying to catch down one of the fastest trucks we've seen tonight of that 27 of Grimm. Still the leader as we come to the start-finish line right there. Jay Miller!
That white 27 is getting bigger in the mirror of the 3 truck.
Yeah, I think Sandy literally has the truck to beat right now. If this goes green, I think he gets to the bumper of the 3. before the end of this, and maybe we'll see a repeat of the end of stage 2 where he got underneath them and turned 3 and 4 and ended up winning that stage.
Yeah, and Sanity has definitely put the time and effort in. He definitely has a truck to show, trying to utilize that second lane, coming down the backstretch, doing the boom vision with Jay Miller. Jay Miller's still the leader coming into 3 and 4. Now it looks like Sanity's going to try to pull down to the inside. He gains another truck right there. I agree with what NRG just said. NRG is not far off from that 27 truck, but NOCO Racing 27 with Grim Sanity probably has one of the best trucks on the track. Say that 10 times fast. There we go. Jay Miller's still leading us there, D.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many laps we got here till the end.
How many laps are left, Audie?
Give me 1 second.
Yep, take your time, focus.
4 to go. Four laps to go.
4 to go at the line right there, so as we come to the line, it'll be 3 to go. 27 of Grim trying to make a move to the inside, going to follow right behind him. Mr. Huff, I do believe that was a denied. And here comes the 27.
Caution is out.
As a caution comes out.
Oh, and
you know what?
Grim tried to make a move.
Yeah, and you know what? That irritates me, honestly, because that changes everything. You're going to have guys in the back who are going to take 4 tires and bully their way up through the field, potentially. And honestly, this was going to come down to the 3 and the 27. And I think the 27, he knew what he was up against. He definitely was going to probably wait till the last lap to try to make the pass, because you know, if you're that close, you don't want to be.
Oh, it's going to be a shootout. Everybody pitted.
Because you know you're probably going to get moved. I guess that's just part of it, but yeah. That's
and everybody pitted. It looks like from our in-race reporter just said, we got Sanity on the pole and the Just Kid 99 underdog vehicle. 99 forward to the outside. Here. Who's going to utilize what line? 3 lines to go, 3 to go, going to the line. Sanity and the 27 to hold him. Paul Bear makes a little contact right there with the 13. 13 looks like he tried to come down on it. Here comes the 3. That's Jay Miller. He was just leading. That was the battle before that. 27 is trying to utilize the second line. He can't get down there. 3 lanes, or the 3 truck back to the air. White flag in the air, that's right. And the 3 truck of Jay Miller back to the lead. Jay Miller to the lead, Justin sitting in 3rd, and Grim Sanity sitting right there in 2nd place. The fastest truck may not be the winner tonight. Can he hold on? What's he going to do? Does he have anything for him? Jay Miller protects that lower inside line. 2 and 3 wide. Coming back for the battle is for 2nd and 3rd back, or 3rd and 4th, excuse me. And Jay Miller will take the checker flag with Grim, and I couldn't see who finished 4th because it came down to the bumper right there.
I tell you what, I'm still pretty bummed that lap caution came out.
Yeah.
Jay Miller,
I'm actually really
Sanity Outlaw, Honda Racing.
Yeah, it should have been the 27 race right there.
Dr.
So
Robbie
we just got a confirmation.
Jay
Jay Miller, Grim Sanity, and Honda Bud Racing, your top 3. Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you guys off. I know you can't hear the in-race reporter as I can. He muted everybody right there. So go ahead, NRG. I apologize. That's your top 3.
It should have came down to then, too. No doubt about it. That would have been entertaining at the very end.
Sanity obviously had the long run races.
Do what?
Sanity had the long run speed right there, and it just came down to a 2-lap shootout.
Jay Mella, Sanity, Honda, Just Ken in 4th, Cody Santos in 5th, the Doc himself in 6th, Audie, our in-race reporter, finished in 7th, the 88, McLovin finished 8th, Creed in 9th, and Paul Bear with the top 10 tonight. Congratulations to those guys. Thank you again, D, NRG, everything you did. Audie for being our in-race reporter and commentating earlier. I'm seeing some circumstances happen real quick, and on that note, we're just going to have to do this. And I don't want to take away from the winners. We did it earlier, just time frame. Please, be safe. Stand up for what you believe in. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And guys, everybody in the chat, you all know what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.